everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 2 of our build of the LEGO DC Comics Heroes of Justice Sky High Battle. So this is how far we made it in part 1. If you missed any of that, check it out. There's a link down below. We're really not going to explore too much into what we've made progress on because we know all of our viewers have watched part 1. So we're on to bag 3. There it is. Let's open it up. There's a small bag of parts in the big bag. Dump those off to the side. We do have our next minifigure. It's Wonder Woman. And this is a cool looking version. It's got arm printing. I don't know if you can see it too well, but there's the wristbands printed on the arm. That's super cool. And the skirt, and you can see the flesh, and then the boots below it. It's really nice, detailed minifigure. And the long, curling, flowing brown hair. She has a shield. There's her shield and a sword. So there we go. How cool is that? Probably the best minifigure in this set, if you were to ask me. If you weren't to ask me, I would still tell you. It's probably the best minifigure in this set. Alright, so we're continuing on with the Batman flying attacker thing. Does this thing have a name? Put a comment down below. What is this thing called? I'm sure everyone knows what it is, and they're gonna all put comments, but I'm always up to learning new things. So if this Batman flying ship has a name, let me know. Alright. So we're building the wings for it. We have a hinged plate, or a plate that you can put a Technic pin in there and potentially hinge it. Not sure if that's what they're going to do with this one or not. We have our little A-frame plate. A wedge. And we have 2 slotted slopes. So these wedge plates are just getting all crazy, going in all different directions. With the occasional trans light blue thrown in there. Another black plate, another wedge plate. So this is interesting. We have the upper portion of this little hinged brick piece, but we're not putting a Technic pin in there. We're just gonna put it on there, and it's sandwiching these plates that we've put on. Those plates are stuck in there. We have a tan plate and then a trans light blue 1x2 plate. Have another slotted slope. Alright, so we have a yellow axle. This, let's slide all the way through those pinholes, and it'll interlock with this 1x2 Technic brick with an axle hole. Turn it over like this. Put a plate with a Technic pinhole. Now we have this thin lift arm with a pin axle combo piece on there. That slides right there. So that kind of interlocks that piece. That on, turn it back over. Baby bow shape. A double wide cheese slope. And we'll put that down for now. Looks like we're going to move on to another little sub-assembly. Turn it over. Trans and a dark gray. We have two of these 3x3 plates. Another wedge plate. And a long plate here. Okay, it's interesting we're building all of this upside down. So from looking at the bottom, now we're going to turn it over. You can see it's kind of half done, or mostly done. So we have this modified 1x2 plate with a toe ball receptacle. And we have a 1x2 plate, and we have two 1x8 dark bluish gray tiles. Double wide bow shape, single wide bow shape. Bring this element over. Align them up. Alright. So it looks like this portion of the A-frame piece is going to attach right here on those four studs. Just like that. Now we have some tiles which will interlock those pieces together. I'll turn it over. Some more plates help interlock it together. Now we can bring our ship over. And this portion of the Technic pin should slide through this pinhole. Looks like it does. Put one of these pin bushings on. couple more wedge plates. This piece goes there. This portion doesn't actually attach to anything on the front, and this is just a vertical wing element here. Alright, so that finishes bag 3. So we're on to our 4th and final bag. Okay, so we have dumped everything out. We are more or less going to build the other wing, which is going to be similar, opposite hand. And then we have a few more little connector pieces to finish it off. Flip that over, have our rounded plate. Oops. That was the one piece that I drop every episode. It's on the floor somewhere. It's probably gone forever. They give us extras, so I just used an extra piece. Alright, so just like the other wing, this is going to have a lot of the wedge plates that are all just kind of randomly going in different ways, but they have a reason why they're going certain ways. It's all going to interlock at the end. So we got that. That. A 1x4 Translite blue stud. Two black cheese slopes, and then a 1x1 cheese slope, and then a 1x2 cheese slope. Somewhere, there it is. Have our long axle. Attaches to this Technic piece that slides all the way through. Turn it over, and this is just like the other one. We have the modified plate with the Technic pinhole. And I'm going to do this slightly different than how the instructions show it, just because I think this will be easier for me to put it on. Okay, that's pretty much the gist of how the instructions show it. I just did it slightly different. If you build it at home, you'll notice the difference, but you don't. When I do my build videos, you notice I don't show the instructions as I'm going, so it's hard for you guys to follow along at home unless you're building it yourself. But if you're building it yourself at home, you'll probably notice that I do things according to the instructions, but I may do them in combined or multiple steps, or I may skip a step ahead or two because I know what is what's being built, and I'll just build it ahead of time. So yeah, that'd be interesting though if someone was building this at home and they could tell the differences between how I built it versus the instructions. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm building it different. I'm just saying I may build it out of order. Let's put it that way. But the end result is exactly how the instructions had it designed. Alright, so there's our long wing piece. We've got the large piece here. Got that. We have our modified plate with the toe ball. At our two tiles. All right. That lines up there. Just like on the other one, has some tiles to help interlock everything together. Turn it over, and a couple more plates will also help lock everything together. Just like that. So we bring this over, slide it in there just like the other one, put our pin bushing on here, we have a tile and an anti-tile. That goes there. Next we have some Technic construction. There, right there. Right, so this element slide in the back, and those yellow axles need to slide through that open hole on that lift arm. And everything should slide together. Sometimes with the Technic stuff, the pins take a little bit of finagling to get them all to line up. Looks like we got them all to line up there. So bring this down. We'll put these knuckle gears on these axles that are exposed, just like that. We'll fold this up, and they show the wing, the vertical wing portions, kind of like that. All right, let's put that down for now. We have another sub build to do. Axle slides through there. A couple more knuckle axles. Knuckle gears. And make sure you line them up. Just like that. That's how they show it in the instructions. Fold this down. And this piece should line up and attach there. So when we pull this up, the wings fold down. Push it down, the wings fold up. That's super cool. Alright, move that to the side. So make it a little sub-assembly. Why won't that go on there? Oh, I'm missing a plate in here. Two 1x1 corner panels. So that completes this portion. How does this go? Alright, so it looks like it attaches to this axle down here. Like that, so it moves with that part moving. Okay, let's build the other side. It's basically going to be the same thing, just opposite hand. There. And the last thing we have is these studs that will all go down here. They give you quite a few extras because they will get lost. So no denying that. Once you rotate this thing and shoot them all out, they're all history. And let's see here. It looks like I forgot one piece here. Put that on. There we go. That completes the Heroes of Justice Sky High battle. So we have Batman's cool little ship. We do have Wonder Woman, Lois Lane. We have Lex Luthor's helicopter. There's Lex, and of course you have Superman. Alright, so thanks for watching. Make sure to check out all of my other videos. Subscribe if you like these kind of videos. It's all we do on this channel. And we'll see you in the future.